2 years with the Helikon-Tex Possum fanny pack. That's pretty wild in today's like fast-paced consumer age. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have many things that I've owned and especially used every day for 2 years. I guess this iPhone 13 Pro Max and this fanny pack, and maybe some fidgets that we'll get into, but everything just kind of, I don't know, nothing lasts anymore. This thing has been great. It really has been 2 years of true everyday carry. The only fault I've had was my own. This clip right here, or buckle I should say, I had to replace because I shut it in a car door. And so it snapped, and because this first generation Possum has a sewed on loop right here, you can't replace this one without having to use the kind with a little split. But that was, I think that's been over a year ago now. I'm pretty sure this was in my previous video. I got a little bit of stitching right there. Not stitching, but a little bit of flashing. Haven't noticed that. Let's give that a little burn down here on video, right? It's a shitty lighter. Man. 2 years, yeah. I'm really impressed by this thing. Should we do an unpacking? We got fidgets here. Let's go ahead and get them out because this isn't a fidget video. So got a crystal titanium wrapped. I'm just gonna fly through these. A copper top B from Metal Toys DZ. A tungsten Focusworks Axis Micro Mini. So, I mean, this is just what I was carrying with me out on a walk today. This morning with the pups. Tungsten Conceptual Designs Amaryllis with some modified tungsten buttons. And, alright, a tungsten LIC EDC chunky edamame with some crystallized zircuti buttons I made for it. Alright, that's all the fidgets out of the way. Let's see. You can see I had some, these were all in some kind of pouch or leather slip. Yeah, we're gonna unpack everything here. I guess if you want to know more on those fidgets, check out the channel. This is definitely not a bag review channel. This is a fidget channel. But I figured with the first video doing well, the 1 year follow-up, it'd be worthy to do a 2 year follow-up, you know? I mean, I'm still using it, it's still doing great. This would be a good time to clean it too. Got a billet spin zirconium cam pin, also in a leather slip. I'll put that up here. Do a full unpacking. Got some Victorinox, like the Swiss Army knife brand, fingernail clippers that fold flat. They've got a really good file. Absolutely EDC the crap out of these things. Tied a snake cord knot, which allows me to, all right, you see how this is like kind of floppy? It's a little annoying to use and kind of cumbersome. I tied a lanyard on just because, it had the spot for it. But then as I was tying the lanyard knot, I had this idea. To have it the right length. And now you got, I don't know, it just makes it less floppy. Even though it's still on the same hinge point. It really is nice. It gives you something a little bit more to hold on to, thickening up this file piece, which is really thin. These are the sharpest fingernail clippers I've ever had. I guess this is turning into a what's in my bag, EDC bag kind of video. Oh, also Swiss Army knife, Victorinox thing. This was a present I think from my parents, like almost 20 years ago at this point. Got a little, I guess pry bar and a little bottle opener, some scissors. Pretty sure this is for like a golf tee or golf shoes or something. It's got the little pin slide out part. Blade could definitely use sharpening. And tweezers. Basically the only reason I ever use this anymore, I really don't know why I carry it. Mainly the tweezers. That's like the only function I use, but it's a small form factor and I guess I could use it for other things as a just in case. Makeshift tool, multi-tool, small multi-tool. What else we got? Got my field note guide thing, journal. I think that's everything in the main compartment here. So you can see, I didn't really show this last time, I don't think. So yeah, you've got the main back pocket. Then it divides up into two smaller pockets. You've got some elastic banding, a center pouch, a front zipper pouch. Something I never use either, there is a little loop hidden up here. I guess you could clip some like keys on or something, but I don't want them banging around, or maybe, you know, like a, I don't know, some people might put like a compass or a little flashlight maybe on a retractable lanyard. Yeah, something like that could be cool there. I have no use myself. Yeah, let me blow this out real quick. Use it so much and walk with it outside and put it in the yard and lay it down on a bench. You know, we've got 3 dogs, so it's gets covered in hair a lot, brushes off really easy with the hair. It's nice. Let's load up this front pouch back like again. So I just throw a random toothpick and flosser down there. You never know what you might need it for. Zirconium cam pen goes there. Put the pocket knife, or the Swiss Army knife there. Fingernail clippers ride really well right there. Field journal goes in the back pocket. I can put any, you know, kind of stack of leather slips and fidgets in those 2 pockets. And then I pretty much reserve this zipper pocket up here for my leather double slip, and usually the small slip, and fidgets live there. And usually don't even zip it up. And that's what we got going on. In the back, I usually just keep some kind of notes or a polishing cloth or something like that, because this is on the the back surface, so I don't want any discomfort up against my body or on my belt creating hot spots. So I leave this usually pretty empty. There is also the slot here in the back that you can you could run this on a belt and, you know, take the strap all the way off and put it on another kind of belt, or use, you know, the included strap. Up here in the front, you just got a simple zipper pocket. I will say the zippers on this thing are holding up great. They work really well one-handed. I guess they've even broken in smoother. Let's dump all this out real quick. So yeah, you can fit a decent amount of stuff in there. It goes all the way to the corners over here, and you've got room up in the top. So I always stack it up with my AirPods. Sorry, I do Bob first. This is a utility knife box cutter with quick change blades. There is a magnet. Let's see if we can show it. Right there. And a little notch that engages with this and holds it down in the right place. It will only come out and go in one spot because there's room for the blade to go in there. Poked myself a little bit. No blood. Just a fresh blade, like super fresh blade. Got a paracord knot. Got Gino the bead. The bead and this box cutter are made by the same maker, Focus Works. Same maker that made this little spinner that I was carrying with me earlier. Alright, box cutter, AirPods, Rovivon Angel Eye Pro E8. So we've got, you know, dual beams up front. That was an accident. I meant to do 2 clicks. Cycles the brightnesses, you know. This one's got the moonlight mode, which is really nice for when it's super dark, preserving your night vision, super early morning. On the side, it's got the UV light, and then I think on a single click, yeah, you can cycle through low and high. I like this light because you can lock it out. That's what I just did with the 5 clicks right there. So now it will not turn on accidentally. Eye drops and some flare calmers. These are going to be disgusting because I use them often enough. But, you know, for sensory overload. It blocks out a little bit of the sound, but I can still hear. Sharp noises definitely get knocked down a little bit. They're pretty comfortable. After a couple hours, though, they can get uncomfortable, I will say. And these just kind of live anywhere in here. I kind of have the tail end out if I can. Is that everything on the bag? I think that's everything on the bag. I do carry this dog treat pouch over here, live action. Ray, come here, girl. Good job. She's down here in her bed at my feet, so she's in a good spot for being rewarded. I got a puppy still in training, so this has been part of the EDC too. I've just got it on with some bungee cord. on the strap and using one of the molly straps with the molly clip as an anchor for the bungee to keep it nice and tight. Looks like a mess, but it's really easy and quick to get on and off if I need to. But it usually just lives on there. So yeah, that's the Possum. It's a 2-year update with this thing. I mean, y'all wanna like look at the outside? I mean, it's like really still in, it's really in great shape. A little bit of fraying going on right there. Could burn that in, right? Oh, the slider wasn't up all the way. Maybe that'll help it. There we go. So, I mean, I haven't done this ever on this thing. So 2 years in, you can see there's a little bit going on there. That's on the inside where it would either rub my, I carry a waistband mounted fixed blade in a Kydex sheath. So I'm sure that is from contacting over there because that's on the same side. What else we got that we could burn in? I'm not gonna worry about the dog treat pouch. It's a really shitty $10 one. I wonder if this video will get monetized because I cursed in the beginning. If you're still here, thanks for watching. You must really care about this bag, or you forgot that I'm still playing in the background of whatever else you got distracted doing. Yeah, I think that's all the fray marks, or like bits of frayed fabric. It's in really good shape. The Cordura is holding up really well on the multicam. Their zippers are still great. They work really good one-handed. They don't ever get stuck. You know, of course, it works better when it's on your body. This one flows really freely. Got a little paracord tie with the zirconium bead I made. It's very adjustable. You can wear it crossbody if you extend all this all the way out. With ease, I would say. Like, here. I mean, that's some humans. I don't know. I guess here in America, we have some full-size Americans. That might not go crossbody on some people, but I'd say on your average size person, absolutely it would. Just run it out like that. I'm so small, I literally can run it all the way in. I even had to, you can't really see it, but over here, this part has a metal clasp under this little bit right here, and it clips into the molly straps. There's 1, 2, 3, I think, on that side. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And I have it moved up 1 instead of out on the tail, like this. The tail is covered up. So it's even sized a little smaller for me, but it's cool that you have that adjustability. I think I've ran out of things to say. Guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, have a good one. See ya.